From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs. Joined by Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Chiefs in this matchup. Bottom line, there are not many defenses in the league that seem up to the task to slow down their ground game. But this might be one of them, and in everything that they have said and done this week, they feel confident that they're ready.
And I like how you set this whole thing up because it comes down to this to me. These first few carries, they're going to be exciting, they're going to be physical, they're going to be battles. Each side trying to establish control in this game.
And we are underway from Arrowhead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number one, including himself.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. That one to the sideline and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well.
You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. 2 trips to the end zone.
Speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks by...
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Open target here, Darius Slayton. He'll get it inside the 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he was right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's to the sideline incomplete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw to even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out from Texas A&M at quarterback, Kellen Mond.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'll be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little. He got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Mond out of the shotgun. Into the hands of London. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Falcons at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
Here we go, set. Hey,
Mond looks to throw on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
One more time to Patterson. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. And they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms. But I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one. How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short. I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC.
Each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
So the completion rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the 1st down on it, and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to keep this again. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They run behind center with Connor, and not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackles even.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Mond. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mond. Throw left side. There's London. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6.
In space on drag routes just like this, they want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end. Falcon football. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they are on the board, but still trailing.
That's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
And I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year so far, and it could be a Super Bowl preview. I know outwardly both teams are going to tell us, hey, it's 1 of 16. We're going to do what we do. Let's just go ahead and play our game. But I think we both know that internally, they're saying we've got to establish we're the team to beat in case we see them again. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're in, your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
3rd down. Now Mahomes. Got a man, Slayton. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years?
Down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of buffer.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the counter, it's Connor. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion.
Plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
Mond going to throw it. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, these are the types of plays. This is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Connor up the middle. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now Mond. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like... Another try after the first down sack. Mond. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll run with Patterson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they go play action here. Mond. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Anthony Ferkser, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little. They bask in it. They think this is, okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can.
He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way, too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction.
A 6-yard pass back to back plays. Picks up the first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's able to take it across midfield before going up. Throw left side, take it in by Slayton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown to the half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half? From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, caught by London. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Only able to gain a couple there. Yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Nowadays, this has become routine, hasn't it? That was a heck of a route there by the tight end. A great double move for a big-time catch downfield.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion resulted in 1 forthcoming. A handoff as they run the counter play. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week,
The line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now we'll get a stoppage here. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. Well, Charles thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First and 10, it's Patterson. get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive.
Ready up.
On first down, going back to Patterson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, that wasn't a huge one. That's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On third and short, they'll try option left. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it's try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Into the hands of London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not.
It was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Here's a handoff to Connor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 58 yards rushing.
It wasn't a rain to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice, dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Ready, set.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mond. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown and one. Kellen Mond, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are back within a score. Not into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Taking it about the 1. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. After that last touchdown, as they nurse this small lead. Mahomes now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up
Sense. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure has gone big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We use the word relentless a lot.
On the run is counter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a
Separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. This offense so far on third down, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 4. Mond looks to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one theory is find soft spots and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Running the counter, Patterson. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Mond going to throw it. And caught by London. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I
there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just
this situation, because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
On 2nd and goal, Mond. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Falcons put together a fourth quarter drive to take the lead. As they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means
you.
2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now, to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Got a man, Slayton.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Well, now after a line.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5.
Which is what they like about guys in certain situations. One of them said something that stuck with me. I like guys that present themselves to the quarterback. And on that play, short little route, had to be out fast. He did exactly that and called for a first down.
Winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football.
He finds more in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead.
But plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end.
Line just across the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, here's Mond.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The defender certainly did.
Connor. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now off to the races down the right side. Now he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out active from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mond. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Mond looks to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good.